Recording in progress. Welcome to Table 58. I'm Sarah.
Table 50?
This is... Go on, go on.
No, I said no.
Right,
This
ready?
is Marissa.
Okay.
That's Sarah. I think I got it right this time.
Go on, commit to one. Commit to a direction.
I
Do
think
it.
this one is what you shared with me. Go the opposite. That should
Yeah.
be you then. Okay,
And
I
that
hope so.
should be you.
Yeah.
Let's
And
see.
this for sure is me.
Let's see.
and
See, we
that
don't know
is
till
you.
later. So,
No?
yeah, despite how we might act or appear at times, we're both very, very sober. We do follow a programme. That's not primarily why we're here. You can find links and stuff in the channel description and the vid description and the channel bio wherever you're watching this. We do have an audio version, we have an audio only version on Telegram at t.me/table58, and you can contact us at pods@table58.org. Whoever you, I haven't done Fight Club, have I? Right, just
No?
heads up.
Listen, you can't, and we talk about everything but what's in Fight Club. That's very important. Now that I know about the movie.
So
and
just heads up that we might swear and things and whatever. We might talk about things that you don't really want to hear about.
Just stick around because there's plenty of topics. Just mute or fast forward. Don't
I'm
leave.
I'm just like over the moon because I've got to show everybody I've got a new microphone.
Yeah,
I
you
haven't
do.
got the lights on.
Show the lights. Come on.
Yeah, but what's the
I'll be
button
in
for it?
solidarity with you.
What's the button for the light? Oh, there it is.
Look at I got lights too.
Check this out.
That is good. I
Yay.
thought we should both be sparkly for a second. I wonder if I'll ever be able to figure out how to shut these off. Ooh. Okay, see, change your feature. Doesn't it change colors? Doesn't it have one that's got a disco?
Yes, it does. It does. There is a setting where it's so you can, because this is going to pop now on the mic, but
Oh, I see.
yeah,
I
you can
see,
change
I see.
colours or you
Like
can
that?
set it to. Oh,
Yeah.
it's a mood, so I'm turning it off because I am right.
You also got sneakers. I mean, it's been a big week.
It has, yeah. I did it after like a year, pretty much solidly, of trying to choose a pair of trainers, as we would say.
1 year, everybody.
Which-
I just want to make sure we all
Yeah,
heard that.
and my sponsor will vouch for that. Bless her heart, she's been, egging me on. Yeah, you can do
Rooting
this,
you
can
on.
do this. Yeah, and I do have some trainers, and they're really nice, very nice.
Yes. I'm
So,
proud of you.
So we've got a task to do today.
We do, because can we tell them why? Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a task to do of introductions because Table 58 has come to the point where Sarah's been working diligently behind the scenes with a buddy of hers a little bit on some really big important things, so and we're very, very, very grateful. And anyway, we're about ready to kind of fly a little bit larger than we've been so far, and that includes a website that Sarah's been working diligently on. So we want to do introductions of ourselves to create a little bit of I don't know, like normality, humanity to who we are as souls.
Yeah.
in this
Basically,
world.
it's like an intro on the homepage of the website, just to kind of introduce ourselves and everything. So, yeah, been uploading back episodes to Spotify. So we will start. We'll start pushing those. We'll start having them on Spotify and then kind of pushing them out, and then hopefully RSSing to the other major podcasting platform. So it's really exciting. But yeah, something that we need for the
Yeah, it
website
is.
really is like a bit of feature vid, like a short feature vid. So
Yes.
we're going to do like a list of questions. Shall we do that? Shall we do that now? Shall we give it a go?
I think so. So
Right.
I don't know what the questions are, a lot of them really. And then we're going to kind of riff off each other to be as
Yeah.
authentic as and kind of free flow as possible.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Because
I feel like we need some background hype music.
yeah, we should have. I'll put some in. I'll cut some
Okay,
in.
fun,
Yeah.
fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Quick fire. Sarah.
Marissa,
Ms. Waterfall.
Ms. Lightbulb,
France.
United States.
5:39 in the early evening.
5:39 in the early evening? I don't know.
What time is it with you right now?
Oh, 10:39 a.m. Okay.
May 2025.
October 9th, 2021.
50 something.
40 something.
None, but I have two nephews and a niece.
Okay. I have two nephews, two nieces. I don't know what the first word was.
I have 0 of something.
None?
Yeah.
None.
You have 1.
I have a daughter.
I'll skip that one. Yeah. Country girl.
Well, urban city girl, fine.
Introvert.
Both.
Uh-huh. Fair enough. Right, some questions. Quick fire questions, right? Define yourself in 3 words.
Quirky, sassy, mystical.
Okay. Mine are curious, polyvalent, if that's actually a word. It is in French. It's like versatile, adaptable, and thoughtful, pensive.
Nice.
Describe your spiritual...
That felt really vulnerable. Okay.
Describe your spiritual beliefs in 1 sentence. It can be a long sentence, though.
Wow. That's interesting. I don't know. No, I know. Whoa. Okay, let me try. Describe my spiritual belief in 1 sentence. That we all have a very loving, caring God of our own understanding. And the more that I'm willing to recognize the power of my role in whenever something's wrong, whenever something's agitating me to look to me, then I get all these opportunities for spirit, meaning the opportunities in my life to help me grow in that way, and the magic and the creativity around me, and exactly everything that is kind of intended for me unfolds. And I know that doesn't really answer your question, but that is a really big question. So I'm just telling you kind of like, yeah, that.
Yeah,
Period.
I haven't actually.
For now.
I haven't actually.
Tell me your turn.
I haven't written an answer to this, so mine is in 1 sentence. Brought up as a Methodist Christian, went off and around for 20 odd years, always believing in something but not quite sure what. Now is a God that is with me, right here, right with me, like a luminous outline around me, like that. That's how I describe it. Yeah.
I don't want to get us off track here, but spirituality, just so because the definition from just a quick Google search as a broad human experience concerning the search for meaning, purpose, and a sense of connection to something larger than oneself. So that is what we just tried to describe in one sentence.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's the
next.
one sentence bit that's, are you gay?
Oh, wow. Very happy. Yes.
I'm gay if, as in all of my, most of my relationships have been same sex. So if that makes me gay, then I am. What's your favourite book?
Labels.
Yeah, they do.
Anne Lamott, Traveling Mercies. I really like the big book too. A lot.
Well,
I don't know. I
yeah.
have a lot of really cool books and really great books that hit me for different reasons. But Anne Lamott, Traveling Mercies, I'll grab that.
Yeah, if I was on the desert island, like you can. Favorite book apart from Big Book and Bible, and I just count those as taken. My favorite book is anything by William Golding. It's my absolute favorite author of all time.
Also, The Red Tent. Those are my two. That is The Red Tent for sure. It comes up all the time. The Red Tent.
The Red Tent. All right.
Have you ever heard of it?
No.
It's hang on. It's by Anita Diamant, Diamant, and I read it when I was on a trip to Belize, but it's a biblical historical novel narrated by Dinah, the lone daughter of Jacob from the book of Genesis. It reimagines ancient womanhood, centering on the red tent, a sanctuary where women retreat to menstruate and give birth, sharing stories, traditions, and female power. It's a very good book.
Awesome.
I was enthralled. I was riveted. Okay. The Magdalene manuscript is also a really good book. Okay, anyway, next. Do we have more?
Next. Who do you live with?
I live with two cats, Night and Magic, and they're 3, and their birthday is October 11th, 2022.
I live with 2 dogs, Bella and Asolka, 3 cats, Zinc, Copper, and Iron, and 3 chickens, Brambles, Nettles, and Ivy. Next question. What time is your wakey alarm set for?
5:30 a.m.
Mine's 4:55. But that's been thrown out because I've been nocturnal for one night. So
I'm usually 4:30, but I'm in a different season right now, so for now it's 6:30. I'm usually 5:15, 5:30. Sorry, not 4:30. I was 4:30. Let's change that.
What cartoon character are you most like?
Ooh wee. I'm a combination of a whole bunch of them, to tell you the truth. Who would I pick? That's very interesting.
You can have a combo.
Well, I went right to Disney for some reason. And so, like, I really love Moana, who says in the second one, there's always another way. And then there's Ariel, who's learning how to use her voice. And then there's Jasmine and Aladdin, who's, like, discovering this new world. And then there's Nala, who, like, pins Simone, or what's his name? Anyway, so I don't know. Even the bird, like, okay, Pumbaa, I could be even one of those funny creatures, too, totally. Like, I'd love to be the Pumbaa and Simone guys, Or like the Bink and Gollies that I've told you about. Honestly, that's the one I'd go for. Yeah, I need to be more, like, recognize myself more there in those kooky, goofy, because I really, really love, it's very, very good for me.
Which one out of Bink and Golly? Which character?
The younger one with the hair everywhere. The curious, just like you used the word. I love being curious, but curious in a fun way that's not, I just say a lot of things I speak a different language, kind of.
Yeah, my main thing is curiosity. I've always been curious.
Which character would you be?
I would probably be Eeyore out of Winnie the Pooh at times, or
I'll be Christopher Robin.
5 out of Watership Down, which but doesn't mean a lot to Americans, but it's a Brit cartoon film. And yeah, Eeyore is like the... I can be miserable at times, but Eeyore likes being on his own a lot. And I do. And Fiver is the dreamer rabbit in this warren, in this group of rabbits that kind of sees everything and wants to warn everybody, and nobody can understand what Fiver's saying most of the time. That's who
I don't want to let this one go. I have one more.
Go on.
I think it says superhero. I think it's Catwoman. I think Scarlett Johansson plays the role. I don't know which one it is. But anyway, I fucking for sure want to have one. That's one of the spiritual machetes and all of it. Like, no, we don't do this shit anymore. I don't care if you're, that's another one of mine that I'd pick for sure. Not just Moana and Find Your Voice. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Yeah, with a bit of sass.
Yes.
This is a really difficult one. An apple or an orange?
Apple.
Are you going to say
apple? It is
apple?
difficult.
I'm going to say...
I only picked apple because I have one almost every day, but I really like oranges.
I really like it. I like them both, but I'm going to say orange at the moment. I'm veering towards orange. Yeah.
If you bring an apple and I bring an orange, or vice versa, we can split and then we're covered.
We can chop them in half and share.
We can.
And then we can both have both.
I'll even peel your orange for you.
Oh, would you?
Yes, I will.
Would you?
Yes, you don't have to get sticky fingers.
See, that is love, that is.
Of course I would.
Right, do you, what's your favourite flavour of popcorn?
Salt and butter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, if I had to have a flavor, caramel.
Yeah. I'm pretty orthodox in that as well. Do you ever wear socks in bed?
Oh my God, I thought you were going to ask me if I wear underwear. Not if I can help it. And if I try to fall asleep with socks on, or I accidentally do, which doesn't happen very often because I can't. I'm so uncomfortable. But sometimes I'll be really cold, which I don't try to make happen either. But these circumstances occur. But I will wake up in the middle of the night, unbeknownst to me, and no longer have socks on my feet. Mm-hmm. I do not want to wear socks. Do you wear socks in bed?
Yeah, that was a question that you asked me very early on.
I did?
Yeah. You asked me if I ever wore socks in bed, and I was like, nope, never.
Why did I ask you that?
I don't know. It was totally out of the blue. There was no context to it or anything. I don't know. But no, I never, ever, ever wear socks in bed. Never, never, never. Ugh.
I don't know how people can do that. I don't.
Yeah. It's I know people who do. But bless them. And some people have to because their feet are just too cold, but I can't do that. How many people could you currently host for dinner based on the number of plates you have?
Oh, good question. Big and little?
Yeah, well, that's the thing, isn't it? If you just go on... If everyone's going to get a side plate, then...
I don't think we should overthink it. I'd be happy to have a plate.
Yeah, so if you just
go back extra time.
Total number of plates, then I could host quite a lot if we're doing it that way.
I think I could host like that. That seems like a lot of plates.
Yeah.
That's big, smaller, that one's smaller. I only have one set of dishes.
I could probably host 10. But they wouldn't all have a fork. That's the thing. That I'm limited by forks. They're five.
Oh, Yeah, if I have to look at silverware, I'm closer down to 5.
Yeah, unless somebody wants
Although
to use a
I do have a lot of spoons.
yeah,
I
it's
don't really keep a lot of too much of anything, but this is funny. This tells the way we live right now. I remember meeting Antonio, who was my ex-husband for a very, very, very long time ago. This is like 25 years ago, and he didn't have anything matching, and he was in his 50s, and I was in my like just mid 20s, you know? And I'm like, you don't have a fucking like matching set of dishes? And I was like appalled. I'm like telling my mom about it. Like, I'm like, geez, what's the trouble? I mean, I do have a matching set, part of it, but not all of it. And it's not a big deal. But I'm like, my, evolution. What a concept. I feel like I don't feel bad about it. I feel grateful that I could progress, you know? And look at that and be like, holy shit. Okay, do we have more questions?
yeah, that could have exactly been me talking then. I could never. It just has to be a set of everything, like an actual set of stuff, you know. And one of my sisters is very opposite to that. She's quite happy with everything not matching. It's like, well, how do you
Yeah.
stack things if they're not all the same? You know, if you've got plastic tubs, they've got to be the same or they won't stack. You know, you can't have. But now it is a little bit fluid. Like there are some things. There's some forks that are of a nice set, and there's some extra forks in there too, and it's all right. Like I can cope with that. It's like, um, what do you do for a living?
Okay, my exact title is Assistant Dean of, it just got changed to, okay, so it's in Student Affairs, but of Student Advocacy, Success, and Care. Student Care, Advocacy, and Success. That's what I do. Well, that's my title. So what I do is in higher education, I work in higher education at a 4-year private liberal arts university, and we are smaller size. We have undergraduate students. We have students that are what we call a weekend, or it's like um, yeah, for adult program, college for adults. That's what it's called actually. And then we also have a graduate program. So any of the students that run into any type of concerns get sent through me, and then I get to connect with students and or the faculty and staff, and then work toward restorative processes where the students supported and connected in all the places to keep them retained at the university. But we want you know, meaning really good support if you can find it, whatever it looks like, but the student knows that they're part of a community and we got their back. So that's what I organize efforts on our campus to make that happen. That's what I do. In a nutshell. What do you do, Sarah?
And that's what you've done for years, isn't it? That
I
kind
mean,
of
I've worked in
role.
higher education for many years, but the first chunk of my work is in strategic enrollment management, and then really continuing to develop out strategy to retain and which um, populations of underserved students and who'd really never had access to education. And then was able to include our international student population, international students. There's been different pockets of it along the way in the community too. So it's been really interesting, the evolution to get to the dean role of student affairs, where it kind of encompasses the strategy between enrollment management and retention and building programs for low income and students that just, like I said, didn't have access to education, because you get to see all the gaping holes. You and I were just talking about this earlier, but I've been thinking about this question. This is what I think is really important to think about when we think about welcoming and belonging. But how do I create a space where we say people feel that they can come fully themselves, but I guess I'm thinking about how do we provide a space where I can be fully myself and where people there are connected to something real. So more like, how do we build a space that feels real enough for everybody? That's a big task at hand. But anyway, that's kind of what I do. Try to help people think about those things and then model it.
Hmm.
It is very hard. It's very hard for people to do these. to not think about them, to think about themselves less than the objective, which is the students. Me, myself, found myself. Are we transitioning? I'm not sure, but I find myself in these things. It's really important to have what this program gave me, for me in particular, Alcoholics Anonymous, through the inventory process, is to be able to see where I have missed a piece, and where I could have, my self-reliance has failed me, is kind of how, well, those are the words that we use. Anyway, but when I look at how I can totally forget that I can be offended, I can not see the forest for the trees. I could be distracted by my own feelings about a particular circumstance that I couldn't see. For example, that my purpose is to, in Alcoholics Anonymous, if I'm asked to speak, to say yes graciously, instead of think about, oh, well, the message they sent me came off in this particular way, and I already know this about that person. Therefore, you know what? They can go F off. No. Which is exactly where I was at 5 teensy little days ago. Yes, me. To which my sponsor replied, I said, I've paused on this, and this is how I really feel about it. To which she replied, nice job on the pause. Basically something, not this verbatim at all, but basically, take a little time. I think you'll come up with an answer that's suitable. And then I was like, yes, ma'am, which took me, I was already on the path to recognize, oh, whoops, this is about the alcoholic. And so anyway, this is what we get to do, is try to remember, and it's a heavy lift to get people to really and half of it is just being able to breathe. You don't have to fucking suit up. We're all here for the same thing. Knock it off. It's not important. It's just not. And if you don't feel like you want to be here, it's okay. It's really okay. And we can help you. Leaving doesn't mean you did anything bad, but let's get the right people in the places, including the people that aren't. All of it can be done valuably and with purpose. So I know people think that sounds so pie in the sky, but now that I've come this far and I can see what's possible without harming anybody, and I don't want to be perplexed any longer about why we have integrated pieces into our society, like education and thought processes that encourage us to critically think and to consider how interdisciplinary efforts really improve our way of seeing the full picture and thinking from not just he's right, from a polarization. So we've been doing this now, and yet we're somehow still staring at a glaring problem. And it's not even about if a leader is a good or bad person. I mean, when you have all of the what is it called? All of the pieces of the law that were even broke underneath it. Come on, what are we? This isn't. It's not a personal thing. It's like, no, sorry. I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer if you needed one. But the thing is, why are we doing this thing that we're helping ourselves not do any longer? And there are enough of us that know better. So what is instead we just sit around and talk about, oh, we know about the oligarchy, or, oh, we know about this. And then we act like, so we get the media in and do it all. I can see it all. It's a fucking charade, man. It's like, this is a really shitty look, everybody. All the way around. And it's not that fucking hard. You need to stop. It's not to have a leader that, nobody said I'm signing up to be president. I want to be clear on that. But I'm just saying that, nor am I saying I'm capable of all these things. But I'm just we have really capable people that have been around long enough that have the best interests of everyone. And there are leaders around, and we have something called the United Nations. I'm not going to sit and talk about this shit, but we have people that really get it, that are intercontinental, that I know them. Not like that, but I mean, I went to college with them. They all care about this stuff too. I was friends with all the international students. They've gone into international relations and political science, and are speaking several languages, and are making their mark in several countries across the world, including the United States, some of them still. All over. We're here. Why are we doing this still? It's not necessary. Am I sounding like a Martian or something when I say this stuff by chance? Does it sound crazy that I even think this way? What the fuck is going on? Why are we doing this? It seems.
I think there is a generational thing to it. And I think it's called duality, where it's possible to hold two opposing kind of arguments for something, or concepts that seem to oppose each other, being able to hold both of those. I saw a TED talk on it once, but that really made sense to me, is to be able to kind of I don't mean just not pick a side, but be able to see I mean, it's steady. It's very simple when we're just talking about politics, for example. So you're that or you're that. You know, you vote that or you vote that, or you choose not to vote, or whatever. That's pretty simple concept. But when you're talking about concepts like different belief systems, for example, different philosophies on life and things, for me it's possible to hold that one and that one and that one and that one, and just appreciate all of them. The end of the day, the most important thing for me is my relationship with my God, the God of my understanding, and everything else is kind of part of the rich tapestry of life, of this particular time and place and kind of dimension that I find myself in right now. So it's I just don't find it cause for conflict, and I don't find it cause for having to work out which one is the correct one, because I don't think that exists. I don't think there is a correct answer to that. And so that side of things I can kind of just the younger people that I know, the people that are kind of in their 20s and things, I'm not making a general statement, but just seem to be more fluid and be able to learn about different things and either assimilate them or not, or reject them or whatever, without too much trauma and soul wrangling about it. It's kind of like, no, that's not for me. Oh, all right, carry on. Kind of, that is an overgeneralisation, and like not everybody's like that, but yeah. So what I do for a living is I'm a web developer, and
yeah.
Yeah. So that's
Thanks.
So
this is hurting my head.
Our little 3-minute excerpt for the like, we just want a bit of vid on the front of the website is going to be, they may as well just, why not break there's no point breaking people in gently, is there? It's going to be 2.5 hours long. Right, we just yeah, what was the thing? Yeah, so for my income, I've been a web developer for 20 something years now. Yeah, 25 years. Freelance mainly. And I also sweep chimneys 2 days a week here in France. And besides that, I've done all kinds of things. I'm very much a jack of all trades, master of none type person. So I've been in nursing, I've been in like local council. What else? Well, I've done all kinds of, the usual waitressing and pool cleaning, and been an electrician's apprentice, and kind of all sorts of things. Very, very interesting.
Pool cleaning.
Pool cleaning. Yeah, I know how to clean a pool. Where did I get?
Great.
Right, if you had free time, would you spend it inside or outside?
Outside.
Yeah, me too.
What about you?
Yeah, absolutely outside. As long as it wasn't awful. If it was really, really nasty weather, then I'd be inside near a fire. But okay, how many notebooks are you currently using?
Including work or just my personal life?
Total.
Total? Oh, one, two, oh, well, yeah, five.
I think mine's 7.
But I really only have two, six,
Have you
six,
included
two
journal?
per,
Have you
six.
included?
Two are personal, the rest are work.
3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I think I've got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I've got a gardening notebook and a
Oh, nice.
recipe notebook, a meetings notebook, a table 58 notebook, a work
Yeah,
notebook, and a journal.
yeah.
Yeah. Plus a very tiny one that I keep in my bag, like a small one, just in case I need to scribble some thoughts
Yeah,
down.
for jotting notes.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's extra, so 6.5 really. Um, Blue pen or black pen?
Oh, well, it just changed. It was blue for a very long time. And I stopped being able to find blue pens, so I had to get used to black. But I mean, I would say have to go with blue, actually, I think.
See, Mrs.
That's
Impressive
hard.
said that as well. She said blue, definitely. And I'm like, no, I've always been a black
Yeah.
pen person.
Blue.
Noth-
Oh,
yeah.
wow, yeah.
I asked Mrs. Impressive why blue pen, and she said, I don't
Yeah.
know. And then I asked her again about an hour later when she'd had time to think about it. And she said, I don't know. And I said, is it because it's more friendly, or is it like a legal reason or anything? She said, no, I think it is
Yeah.
because it's more friendly. But she said black pen was a
I'd say,
bit harsh.
yeah. I thought so, and legally, too. So I started using blue because you had to have a different color than the black. And I was in higher ed, so like they were asked, I was asked to distinguish when
Are
we
you
were still
supposed to use a
signing.
blue pen for legal stuff then?
Well, I'm talking about the 90s here now, but to
Yeah.
differentiate, yeah. So your pen would be a different color than the typed paper, so we use blue to sign.
Okay. That's why. All right.
I don't know if we were told that. I don't even know. I haven't read this anywhere.
No,
I just want to
there's
make it
something
clear.
in it that I have read it somewhere before that blue pen is supposed to be is more official, and I never got that. It's like no, black pen surely.
I might have maybe, but okay, yeah, but I just want to make clear. Like I'd have to recheck that. But anyway, yes. What's
Okay,
next?
what's your superpower?
Oh, wow. I'm a light bulb creator.
We both have our spiritual. Look at that black pen. Look. We both have our spiritual machetes,
Machete.
but that's not
I
really
help people see the greatest in themselves. I can see, and I also think one of my, what is the question? My superpowers? Superpower? Something like that?
yeah.
I like to, I think I really, really enjoy championing people and helping people really feel completely comfortable dreaming big, want to do it, kind of think about it, and then being realistic in it. I think that's my superpower. Like, I also don't like trap you to be only connected to my thoughts. I really want you to, I really have an approach that encourages you figuring out kind of along the way, learning how to appreciate. I guess the secret of power is helping people learn how to really start to love the process and not keep thinking about outcome after outcome after outcome. Give me the answer now. That's my spirituality, God, and my understanding. You stay in the day, one day at a time. Got it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I'd second that as well. I would I'd agree wholeheartedly with that. That probably is your superpower. I think mine is patience. I think I have more than average patience. Uh,
Isn't that
do
great?
you
Me
like
or
your home, your living environment to be messy or tidy?
Tidy.
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah, good point.
But I mean, it's not always tidy, but it's
No, like during the week, I'm totally cool. I do like my bed made every day. I like my I clean my bathroom once a week, and my floors every other week, about every 10 days. But during the week, books are out. Before I go to bed, I've changed it. I do not try to fold everything, put everything away. I'm fine if my something's on my bed and not hung up. Like I have been working my ass off to attain some flow. Because I'm like, it's totally okay to live in your space. You don't have to close up shop and put everything away just because it's time to go to bed. Like, stay in your vibe, man. And then wake up, okay, I don't have it's just books and a blanket and 4 pillows, you know? Which some people will arguably say then, well, then just do it. It's like, it's okay not to, too. It's okay
yeah,
not to. So if I want to, I can. If I don't want to, I don't have to. And I'm feeling fine with even having people randomly come over and stay when I had no
yeah,
clue, and just walking into my house that I had been on day 4 of my work, because my work week. That's what I actually
yeah.
like. 'Cause in the evenings I'm doing AA stuff, and or so I don't want to spend extra time just trying to tidy up when I don't have to do that every second. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, but my floors I really don't care about at all. I'll sweep up when it's absolutely necessary. But everything else, I don't like things on surfaces and that. You know, like if there's crumbs where I've made some toast or something, I can't leave
No,
that
yeah.
there. That has to be wiped up.
No, that's not.
But I do now leave dishes, like if there's you know, a small amount of dishes, I'll leave that
Yeah.
night, go to bed, and I'll wash them up in the morning, and that's okay.
It's
Like
okay too
less
for me now on that friend.
OCD-fied. Where were we? Do you know the answer to this one? All right. What's your favourite food to eat?
Sushi. But it has to be good sushi.
Okay, I haven't even thought what my answer is. What's my favourite food? Oh, steak. I'm going to say steak. Um, what's your favourite food to cook?
I really like to make chili.
Yeah, I like to make chili.
But I love cooking. I love making a really good salad. Oh, I love salads.
Yeah,
Like with
I
some
do.
microgreens and even beets, like with some beets and goat cheese, or like, I've one time made up this avocado, toasted pine nut, grapefruit with arugula. I mean, I love a good salad. So I love the kitchen. Like,
Yeah,
hands down. I'm not a baker, but cooking and fresh cooking, clean cooking, like I am a huge fan of that. Yeah. What about you?
yeah.
It excites me,
I'd
really.
really enjoy cooking when I'm not in a rush, when I've got time to be able to do it. I get a bit nervous if it's cooking for other people because I just think it's going to go wrong all the time. It like feels a bit pressure on. But when I'm just cooking for me and I've got time to actually kind of make something nice, I love to do like stir fries and curries. I love making a curry, like a nice curry. But kind of anything really, like cooking. Um, right, do you know the answer to this one? How many beans make five?
How many beans?
How many beans make
Be
five?
beans like a bean? Like a vegetable?
Yeah.
No. I don't even know what you're asking me.
The answer is a bean and a half a bean and a bean. No, a bean and a half a bean and a bean. It's something it might just be an English thing, but it's like how many beans make five? Bean and a half bean, a bean. I don't know. But apparently, I looked it up before. Apparently,
It's like how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a
yeah,
woodchuck could chuck wood?
yeah. But that's a tongue twister. the purpose of the bean off thing is apparently how many beans make five. You would say, I didn't know this. If you'd say, oh, that person there knows how many beans make five, it means that they're a smart person. I just knew the question and the answer. Like this one, how many mickles make a muckle? Do you know? Have you heard of that one? No, the answer is many.
Oh.
It's many a mickle makes a muckle. That's one of the sayings that I was brought up with. Now, don't you forget, Sarah. Many a mickle makes a muckle. It's like, right.
And what does this mean?
No, nothing. They're not
It's
words.
just one of the cliches.
Yeah. You can use it.
But when would you use it?
Whenever you want to, really. If you're kind of in the middle of debating something, you can say, but don't forget, many a mickle makes a muckle. It just makes you sound
Many a
clever.
mickle makes
And
a muckle.
it's got no meaning whatsoever, as far as I know. Right, how do you like your coffee? I know this one.
I like to have a latte, sugar-free vanilla flavoring, and oat milk if I have the choice. And if there's not a sugar-free option, that's fine, just light on the vanilla, please. But I do like a little more coffee flavor, a little less, but I do like a little flavor. What about you?
Yeah, I was smiling because I can remember your coffee machine. It's bloody amazing.
Yeah.
I like my coffee short and sharp, like strong black, and a small shot usually, rather than.
Did you try that over when you were here with me?
No, because I had to make full use of the machine, so I did have double shot espresso first, and then I did put some, I think milk and. Was it vanilla? A vanilla something that you'd said is very nice out of there. So yeah, I topped it up. I just had to have 3 or 4 shots of espresso in it. So it was really strong. Yeah. Plus a shot. I did have the sugary one, so it was like a sugar rush as well. Really nice though. Yeah.
Yeah, you liked it.
Yeah, very much. Right, you can only pick one of these. Ice cream flavour, vanilla or chocolate. You can only pick chocolate. Yeah. Vanilla for me. Right, now you can have it open. Now you can. What is your favourite flavour of ice cream?
Well, I mean, if I had to sit and pick, I do like I like a cappuccino or something. But what do you mean? I like cappuccino.
Ice cream.
Caramel needs to be in it, some kind of caramel. And then if it had swirly fudge, I wouldn't mind. A little vanilla in there too. Get a combo of that, whatever that sounds like. Kind of like that. And any kind of like Oreo crumble maybe. But anyway, my favorite kind of probably like a cappuccino if you had to get it from the store.
Mm-hmm.
I also like coconut.
Yeah.
That is kind of like sushi to me. It has to be done like in, I don't know, I guess I am particular about it.
Yeah. Do you mean it has to be proper coconut, not kind of desiccated, powdery flavouring?
Yeah, probably all that. Yeah.
Yeah. My favourite flavour of ice cream is probably pistachio, but salted caramel is a favourite for everything. Heavy on the salt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
What's the one you skipped?
The one that I skipped. I think I went back to it. I think we've done it. Yeah, I think we've done it.
Okay.
Oh, here's one on my second list, my backup list. Was it on this one? But I'll just ask it. Yeah, out of all the roles that you play, for want of a better word, and all the activities that you do, all the interests that you have and everything. When do you feel most you? When you're doing what do you feel most you?
So I get fed in different ways, and that varies, to tell you the truth. I guess maybe I'm also been in the cusp of like a lot of growth and things, but anyway, so I can be doing something, and I guess I feel the most, say that I feel the most me in all the places. Like when I can just come home after a day's work and just walk in my door and be with my cats. Or probably the most fed though is when I'm being put to work, honestly. A conversation when something at work comes through where I'm able to actually um, activate all of the skills that I bring to the table, and or something comes my way that's a bigger project, like it really, and students that kind of need a hand, and they actually brighten up and say, "Ooh, that sounds like a good idea," as opposed to the drudgery again. That's where I feel the most me. And also like learning to acknowledge what I was telling with you recently. There's all different parts of me, and that I know I'm still Marissa, but there's no part of me today from my lived experience working in Alcoholics Anonymous, having a sponsor, doing the steps, and living in this daily that would tell you today that I believe that it's not normal for me to have emotions. It's totally normal to have emotions. I'm the same at my core, but like to not feel calm in every moment. That's why we talk about a pause. And then to be in the places where I can be like, motherfucker, like I was saying earlier, and then be like, okay, let me reassess. Now I have a baseline again, and let me step forward. I mean, you're talk about patience, I mean, there's so much joy in what comes out of when we just like stay in the valley of the shadow of dark, in the shadow of death, until further such notice, and know that when it's time, it will be revealed to you, and you will have the darkness dissipate. And if you take that patiently, man, the magic that awaits for sure. Ta-da!
Yeah, my dad's muted because the doggies was barking a little bit. I think when I feel most me is when singing and writing songs is like the thing that I most feel that I was put here to do. No, not that. I don't mean that.
When did you start doing that?
From about the age of 12-ish, I think.
Yes.
It's not that I feel particularly comfortable performing or anything, or recording or things, but when I'm actually writing just sat by myself with a guitar and writing a song and singing it without an audience, that's kind of when I lose myself in it, like when you're swimming underwater in a pool, it's just that's the most me. I'm the most me then. But
you know what I realize? I feel the most my own self when my daughter's calling me. When I'm totally by myself, just talking to God about stuff, and sometimes I'll leave a voice memo and really just fly, and that's when I feel the most myself. Totally. That is like actually the moment. Yes.
yeah, so like final question on my list. Well, it's not, it's the second to last. But why are we doing this podcast? Because we are calling it a podcast, because it is.
Yep.
Even though it's on
Why are we
video, but
here?
now all the cool dudes are going from audio to video as well. So we were already doing that right from the beginning.
We were.
We
We
were.
were, we were, we were going back to the ancestral ways we knew it first, and now here we come. Okay, yeah, we are available in all the ways. That's just nice that we started that way from the beginning.
So why are we here? Why are we here?
Do you want me to tell you how I got here
Yeah.
in a nutshell? I think I can do it in like 2 minutes or less. So I said earlier this vision I have, and then I don't know, I had always kind of been hoping somebody could sort of help me try to figure out what the hell I'm trying to say. I kind of was getting onto it ever since I've been little. People have kind of been acknowledging that something might be needed. I don't know that I have something to say. I'll just leave it at that. So I just kept like planting breadcrumbs. Anyway, you and I randomly meet. Like none of this was planned. I could tell you that I've had visions in my head that I knew that something like this was unfold. I have been watching podcasts for a long time. I've been sort of studying without knowing that I've been studying. I've been diligent to learning about myself. I think that's what we're both actually really diligent about, learning about ourselves. And then to me, I would say that means the God of my own understanding, which the ultimate purpose of simply allowing everyone who is absolutely interested to feel like they have the freedom to fly safely and fully. It's a lot of hard but good work in community, and or you can do whatever you want. Whatever you want. This doesn't even have to be, for some people, you haven't had to go through pain. The type of level of pain. Everybody will. Like, let's just all do reality from the beginning, you know? Anyway, so somehow we got here. I don't know how, but I do know that we met through Alcoholics Anonymous, and then you kind of tossed it my way, sort of simply saying, from my mind, what if we were to capture this stuff in a way that we could listen to it more than once if we wanted to think about things, you know, and sort of gather some concepts? And then what if we just decided to record ourselves then, since we started just like that, and then it evolved to want to maybe do this once a week? And I was like, yeah, I definitely do. Now I wonder what will happen, because we did barely know each other, and we just kept communicating daily through big changes in my life too, as people, we've been talking about moves and things like this. Anyway, and so now, unbeknownst to me, in the last, like, it's become something that you've been over there with a little surprise that I can't wait to see it when it's ready, and I am patient too. We both bring that to the table, which makes this really neat. Like this morning was telling you, but really, like yesterday and then today too, I just feel a great peace, because the outcome, I'm not interested in the outcome. I'm interested in paying attention to the day and what's in today. And then if we do that, we stay diligent to allowing God to speak to and through us, to direct our steps in your way and in my way, and then they come together, and they come together in a lot of ways that have stunned me, where I'll be seeing a train and we're at a train, or we have many examples like that. And so we're in the right place doing the right thing, and I do believe we've talked. So I'm just like, why I'm here is because God said so. And the rest will be revealed, and that I have no interest in knowing except being committed to doing this piece every day, and then let the rest reveal itself. It's thrilling.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, but basically how you remember it, just that. So really, it was for me to be able to listen back, because I found our conversations really helpful. So I wanted to be able to listen to them over again, and then a couple of our friends were listening to them as well, and actually getting things out of our conversations that I hadn't really registered that much, and that it seemed like it could be helpful for other people as well. And then the thought of being able to talk to other people, because our concept of this is just, I suppose, like right in the beginning, it was, I can remember asking, where do I get to ask questions? Because you kind of can't in a meeting, or it's not really appropriate to be asking certain things during a meeting. If it was a brick and mortar meeting that I didn't have access to at the time, then I could maybe talk to somebody after the meeting finished, and we could either go for coffee, or we could walk down the road to our cars and we could chat then. or whatever. And I didn't have that kind of, I hadn't found my in-person meeting yet then. I had, by the time me and you were communicating kind of on a daily thing, but that was just somewhere for us to just to be able to chat, like literally over a coffee, and just talk about stuff, really, without the meeting structure kind of there, or without it being a sponsor-sponsee meeting, or without the other, just really a chat like you would have if you just had coffee. And then that, I got so much out of listening to those things back, and other people seem to do too, is like, if it's helpful for people, then I would like to, I'd like to make it available to people, and who knows, it might be. And yeah, it's just become part of life for us for a bit. I mean, we've done this. This would be episode 31, so we've done over 30 hours worth of actual episodes. Plus, we've done a lot more other material that we haven't published. We've done. I don't know what the hours count is on that, but it's quite considerable.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why we're here. Is to talk about what our lives are like in our sober lives are like, the good, the bad, and the ugly part of it. And yeah.
I was just gonna pull up quick, because when you and I were together, we talked about the purpose, and since you just asked the question, I'm just pulling up our doc, because we came to this.
I have it too.
Oh, good. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. Because we Google Drived it.
Yeah. Basically, kind of, we're building a table big enough for truth, laughter, recovery, questions, and growth. And coffee's optional. Community isn't. We also talk a lot about where spirit leads, and we connect here, and that our biggest conversations happen together in community.
Yeah, and it'd be nice with this kind of step up with things. So website and some different platforms and things that we're going to be on. We're hopefully kind of opening it out more for a bit more interaction and things with other people who are walking through sobriety. Maybe women, who are on the same kind of journey as us.
Or any kind of reset in life. I mean, a grief process, a move, starting a new project. I mean, I think there's just, anytime that you're in a life moment of doing a reset and you've never done it before and it feels scary, like, I think this is kind of what the theme of our topics really are related to. Like, it's bigger than you're not alone. It's like, you can do hard things. We're really capable. And how do we do them together? And to learn how to lend each other a hand. And it doesn't all have to be monetary. I mean, some pieces do have to be, but what are ways that we collectively learn how to resource and, help just enjoy this world and keep it in our microcosm of whatever it is that could hopefully touch anybody willing to, get up and say, okay, I am actually here for a purpose. Let me sniff around here and see what these guys are talking about, That's just me going on a tangent, but it just came out.
Final question.
Ooh,
Despite how we may appear at times, what are we both? Despite how we might act or appear at times, what are me and you both? 100%.
Sober. Is that it?
Yeah.
Bam!
Correct answer.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's huge. I love it. It's been a big journey. Like, getting sober isn't just like something to like, this has been a fucking courageous journey that has turned into this, like, being able to live freely. Really, for the freedom from the bondages of self. Okay, such good stuff. All right. On that note.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. That's it. Are we out of here?
Yeah. we'll sign out for now. So
My
we've
hand
got to get a
itches.
nice catchphrase for going out with. You have to
Yeah.
think of one. Somebody think of a nice catchphrase for us. Till now, we'll just see you next time. Basically, see how
Over and
naff
out,
that
right?
is. Somebody can produce a better going out line. than that.
Toodaloo.
Yeah, toodaloo. Ready? See you later.
See ya.